All right, hello VC. My name is Jamie. Thanks again for stopping by, and I trust you had a good weekend as we're getting closer and closer to Christmas. Well, thought I'd feature just one artist on this one because I recently picked up Bruce Springsteen on Broadway. So this captures the boss's incredible run, pretty much a solo concert on Broadway. I think his wife Patty joined him for some of the shows, if you were lucky enough to see him. Bruce Springsteen on Broadway. So written and performed by the boss at the Walter J. Kerr Theater, New York, New York. And it ran from October 12th, 2017 to December 15th, 2018. So the show just wrapped up, and it's pretty much Bruce Springsteen's stories, songs, certainly quite interactive with the audience, and the CD, double CD, and it's also available on vinyl, just out. So there you have the track listing, and for each you can see it sort of says intro and song. So there'd be a lot of talking, a lot of conversation on this. But only a few songs on the first CD, but quite a number on the second CD, as you can see. And this is now available on Netflix. So if you didn't see the Broadway show or whatever, it is available on Netflix, including Netflix Canada. I checked, because sometimes shows on Netflix USA aren't available on Netflix Canada. But to give you kind of a context, got some reviews of the shows. For Bruce Springsteen on Broadway. New York Times said, as portraits of artists go, there may never have been anything as real and beautiful on Broadway. Rolling Stone magazine noted it is one of the most compelling and profound shows by a rock musician in recent memory. And Variety reported that the show is as much a self-made monument to its master's vision and hurricane force ambition as it is to his life and career, and it bears the mark of a self-made man who will write his own history. Not bad. And reportedly, Bruce Springsteen received a special Tony Award for Springsteen on Broadway. So I haven't had a chance to listen to it. Let's take a look inside. And it's very nice that it is the complete live performance. So we'll open it up and take a look and see what's inside. And it's got kind of a nice feel to the CDs. Oh, and it is a slipcase. Okay. Wasn't quite sure, because it looked like it had something along those lines, but in fact it is a slipcase. So we'll put that there. There you have that. And then simply opens up, and there's no DVD or anything like that, or Blu-ray with this. This is just the audio of it. But what a great idea. Bruce Springsteen on stage, acoustic guitar, talking about his songs, talking about his life, and reportedly a lot of excerpts from his book, Born to Run. So here we have the nice booklet. And I trust this would have been an amazing show, although I do look forward to catching it online. Nice that it was so quickly available too, because sometimes they would do a show or a concert run and you wouldn't get the material out till, and there's his wife Patty there, who obviously joined him. And but sometimes you don't get them, if they do a concert or a special show, sometimes you don't get the material, a year later or sometimes years later, so it's nice that this has been quickly available, obviously to capitalize on it, but not a lot of analysis there, just a lot of nice pictures, and we'll see what the CDs are just simply housed and slip out like this, and then quite simply disc 1, and we'll see if there's any different picture for disc 2. So Springsteen on Broadway, that is very cool, and I do like the slipcase. I wasn't expecting that. And even made in the USA, it says right here on the little sticker on the corner there, made in the USA. So I look forward to certainly to listening to that. It'll be quite the journey. Springsteen on Broadway. Oh, I didn't put that back in properly. There we go. Very nice. Now I'll show you some of the other Springsteen stuff I have in my collection. There we go. There's the proper Okay, I do have Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band live. I did pick this up about a year ago. This is the vinyl copy that had come out, and this was one of the first big Bruce Springsteen live sets that had come out. And this is the, how many? Yes, 5 LP set that you're probably all familiar with, certainly if you're a Springsteen fan. And it was nice to see that it did have the booklet. I don't think this ever came with a poster. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it did come with the nice LP, almost LP-size booklet. It gives you just a ton of great pictures inside with all of the lyrics as well. And certainly at the time, this was the first big Bruce Springsteen live compilation that gave you tons of stuff that had never been released before. And nice to see all the LPs here. And there's nothing on the other side, so. And then this was, of course, on Classic Columbia label. Yeah, so there's that. And I picked this up, not, as I say, not too long ago, and picked it up for what I thought was an absolutely terrific price. So I was very happy to get that. I had also owned this on CD. I didn't own the original, because the original CD box came out almost like, I think it was almost the same size as the LP, so this was a reissue compilation, more of a streamlined box. But nice to see that they still included for this, obviously, the book that's inside. But all the CDs are in jewel cases inside, which was kind of nice. But this was definitely a later issue on that one. Okay, and some of the other Bruce Springsteen boxes that I have. And again, a huge thanks to Steve Carlson, Vinyl Community with Steve Carlson. Thank you so much, Steve, for the recent shout-out. And I will wear the crown of King of the Box Sets proudly. So I figured, well, I better show some box sets that I have. Still, for my money, this is an absolutely terrific one. Bruce Springsteen and Tracks, containing 4 CDs, and certainly at the time, all previously unreleased stuff. But what an amazing compilation. And again, just another great journey into Bruce Springsteen. And very nice packaging overall. Kind of opens up like that. And then each CD is kind of housed like that. Very cool. And then the book here. But still, just a 4 CD set of unreleased stuff. Absolutely amazing. And then a few more that I have. No particular order. Did pick up Bruce Springsteen. The Ties That Bind the River collection. And of course, spotlighting his great double album, The River. And it's interesting. It is a slipcase, but it kind of slips out the top here, depending on, I guess, how you would put it on your shelf. So we'll take that out like that. And then inside, they have this, and so the discs and whatnot. And this was on the back initially. Well, that gives you kind of an indication of everything that's inside. And I just kept the hype sticker, put it there. And then the discs are housed quite nicely like that. And each one with an individual case like that. And this is like a, my goodness, how many is this? This is a 4 CD and 3 DVDs. That gives you a complete concert, the River Tour, complete concert on the DVDs. So that's there. And very cool, nice replica of the lyrics here. Nice replica notebook sort of thing. Very nice. And then just a stupendous hardcover book with tons and tons of photos inside. Okay, and then quickly I can show you the other one that I have in my collection, which I thought was really unique packaging. Bruce Springsteen, Darkness on the Edge of Town compilation. And I love how it's housed. So it slips out like that. And then it did again have the sleeve on the back. It gives you all of that. And then everything housed completely in this with the spiral binding. And everything housed in this notebook, including the CDs and everything. And it's just, yeah, the CDs housed in the back like this, on each page. whole thing looks like a replica notebook. Yeah, well, actually, the CD sort of has kind of throughout it, and then they give you, of course, reproductions of lyrics and everything. I just thought that was really some very unique packaging, and and then a booklet also included on top of everything else that's inside there. Okay, so there's a little bit of an excursion to the boss, Bruce Springsteen. But as I said, I will certainly be looking forward to listening to this and really getting into this. So again, hey, he's an amazing performer. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hit like and subscribe and hit that little bell thing for notifications too, and we'll chat again real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.